Well, good evening, everyone. This is Michael Chitwood. Going to give you just a few minutes to get situated and get your place so that you can listen to something very important. I have to tell you that I met someone tonight, and I want to give you the details of that. So if you can, invite somebody to get on this thing as quick as you can. It's just a spur of the moment type thing I wanted to give to you here. Don't forget about megamichael.com, everybody, megamichael.com. It's big, big. Here's Tim D's, man. Love your shirt. Wore it last night at the Get Motivated session. We've had thousands. I think it's now up to about 40,000 people that have been a part of the Get Motivated. Hey, I want to tell you something. I was at dinner tonight, and I had the awesome privilege of meeting one of our IEEA students from Dalton, Georgia. She, I guess it was maybe her boyfriend or maybe a husband. She didn't introduce him. So she came over to my table and she says, I don't mean to be rude, but she says, are you Michael Chitwood? And these days you got to be careful because a lot of people want to shoot me. And I said, well, yes, I am. And she says, well, I'm one of your students. And her name is Tina, and not necessarily going to give you her last name because I didn't have permission, but her name is Tina. And she attended the first, and by the way, she works at a finance company in Dalton, and she took the first course, the first semester, because she is wanting to get her own business started. And so she's working toward getting a women-owned business grant. And it was just incredible that I got to meet. And she's just one of the nicest young ladies that I have met. She's just as nice as she can be. Cute little girl, pretty little girl. She's only 23 years of age, but she's taken the course of IEEA. That's the Entrepreneur Empowerment Academy. So you need to probably get enrolled in that. If you're not enrolled yet, you can do that by going to IEEA. These are online classes, by the way, and they're incredible. I hope that you'll have an opportunity to get to these online classes. You can go to IEEA.com and you can enroll. And the tuition is still reduced until we get through this session, because instead of starting next Monday, we're going to start a week after, and there'll be a publication to those of you that's already signed up, because over the holidays we found out that a lot of people did not get their books downloaded and they haven't had time to look through them. So we had about 30, 40, 50 requests today, something like that, about if we could postpone it for a week, and got to thinking about it. Well, they didn't ask to postpone it. They just said they had to have their stuff. And it's important that you go through your books. So if you want to take these 9-week online class about business, finance, entrepreneurship, and grants, it's $85. You get your books, you get your entrepreneur profile, and you also get your entrepreneur exam at the end of the semester. 9 weeks with me, Monday night, 7 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. 7 p.m. I don't know why am I saying 7 a.m. 7 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. Monday nights, and I would like for you to be a part of that class if you want to study business and finance. I am the best one to teach you business, finance, entrepreneurship, and grants. And I want to just say that I was so happy. I don't know if she's watching yet. She may still be eating. I got through pretty quick, but Tina, I want to say it was an honor to meet you this evening, and I just pray the best. And by the way, she's already signed up for the second semester. So we're very excited about Tina and what she's doing. It's really helping a lot of people learn about business and finance and entrepreneurship. And I just walked in the door from there because I'm headed down to the gym. I've already started my program in advance, and I've got some things I've got to get right before we start with you. Now, the last thing I want to tell you, and that's a very brief broadcast because I have to start this major workout program, that is that I want you to take the 100-day MC challenge. Now, let me tell you briefly about it. The 100-day MC challenge is something that is going to allow us to take you to a whole new level of your life. Now, here's the one thing you need to hear. You need to stop lying to yourself. And here's the way that people lie to yourself, and you think it's okay. You convince yourself, basically, of a lie. It's not going to help you any, and I'm not trying to condemn you, but this 100-day MC challenge is going to be fun. There's Chitwood Meredith. Hey, Meredith. This 100-day MC challenge is going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. And all through this, We're going to be coaching you. Hey, good. Thank you. I appreciate it. I didn't catch the name. Did you say I signed up? So I just want to tell you that those of you that are going to try to get Dr. Cook on Facebook in just a minute, because we had so many comments from the Get Motivated last night. But those of you that want to change your life, you need to get signed up. You need to get signed up for the 100-day MC Challenge. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. You're going to enjoy it. Whatever you put in there, once you go to megamichael.com and you register, then it gives you the manifesto, and then the manifesto is going to be something that you'll be able to record on computer, on your phone, on your laptop, or whatever it is, the goals that you want to achieve in those 5 categories. Those 5 categories. See, we're not making it big. Plus, you get online coaching by me. In other words, in this cycle period, you're going to get a phone call from me, and I'm going to have your profile in front of me and what you accomplished. And you better not lie. If you lie, cheat, or steal, I will embarrass you in front of 7.5 million people. You will be known as a cheater, a liar, or just not a good person. So don't cheat, okay? I want you to do that, so get signed up. There's 3 levels. Option 1 is $159. That's $1.59 a day. Option 2 is $79.95. That's 79 cents a day. And option 3 is $39.95. And that's about 39 cents a day. So you need to get situated with your life now. Please, please, remember, you stay paranoid. You stay paranoid, my friend, because I am out to get you. And I'm out to get you so that you'll be pleased at the end of this 100 days. I guarantee you that you'll have money. I guarantee, you're going to suffer one way or the other. If success has a suffer period to it, you're going to suffer when you're trying to be successful. For example, if you're trying to lose weight, you're going to go through some pain. But the pain of losing weight is not nearly as great as you not having this program and you winding up with diabetes or something. So I believe it's going to help you tremendously. I have already started mine, and it's not just diet and weight and wellness. It deals with finance. It deals with business. It deals with your wealth portfolio. I have already stated, if I cannot increase your money by the end of 100 days, I'll give you money back. You can have your money back. If you do everything I tell you to, I guarantee you that you'll have more money at the end of 100 days than you've got right now in your pocketbook. There's Laura Bush. Hey, Laura. I pray that you will understand that there's going to be a little bit of suffering to this. You're going to suffer whether you're successful, or you're going to suffer whether you're a failure. It's just that simple. There's going to be suffering involved whether you're a failure or whether you are successful. Financial. If you want to know the truth, if you're successful financial, you'll be able to have a lot of money, and you can retire at any age that you want to if you want to retire. But if you're not successful and you're a failure with your finances, you know what you're going to have? You're going to have harassing debt collectors. You're going to have major debt, and what? You're going to have very sleepless nights. So there's suffering to success, and there's suffering to failure. The part that deals with success and you're doing some suffering is you're going to have to learn how to spend right. You're going to have to learn how that you don't spend everything that you get, because wealth is not how much you make, it's how much you keep. And that's very important. So I'm just praying tonight that each and every one of you will take the 100-day MC challenge. I mean, we had one lady today, she says she wants to drop 32 pounds. That's her goal. I'm going to hold her to it, and I'm not going to let her cheat. And every week, I'm going to be on the phone to her. And this is not a recording. I'm not going to be recording. I'm going to be on the phone talking to this lady because she's a protege, and she signed up for the 100-day MC challenge. And if you can't afford $1.59 a day, Dr. Cook said last night, that's gas money. And I just walked in the door. I mean, by the way, did I tell you that I met Tina down at the restaurant tonight? She came over and introduced herself. And Tina, I'm saying this for the benefit of those that just joined, she was one of our IEEA students, and she's already signed up for the second quarter because she wants to start her own business. $1.59 a day, 80 cents a day, or 40 cents a day. I mean, can you believe those rates? If I was you, I would get motivated, and I would get motivated, and I would get motivated, and I would go to megamichael.com now. megamichael.com now. So there's success, deals with some suffering, and failure will deal with some suffering. It's just that simple. If you want to be successful in your finances, you're going to have to do some suffering. You're going to have to quit just spending it every little dime, running up your credit card, paying that high interest rate. But if you don't do financial discipline, then you're going to have debt. You're going to have harassing bill collectors. You've probably got some of them now. Harassing bill collectors. And you're going to have some very long sleepless nights. So I'm coming to you to tell you that you need to get signed up so that you can make sure that you get your manifesto. And by the way, the manifesto is free. You've got to go to Mega Michael, though, to get it free. It's free. Your Mega Michael will give you the manifesto free. Now, who do you know is going to do that for you? And who do you know that can coach you into money and coach you into everything that you want to be for $1.59? $1.59 a day is very, very, very reasonable. I hope that you have a great evening. Don't forget, those of you that's been asking about our jail ministry there, you can sponsor one of the released inmates. It's $85 for the entire course. I want to really help them. It's really on my heart to help them. I've been teaching at the jail now for about, 6 weeks now. And we didn't have it this last week on Sunday because the lieutenant called us and said there's been I think the word was outbreak or something. I think if something happened there that somebody got in trouble and they shut the place down and we didn't get to get in there. Yeah, DC Lutz, scam artist. Well, DC, you need to change your ways. You don't need to be a scam artist, DC. DC Lutz says she's a scam artist. Okay, so DC, come on there. Let's bring him in now if we can. Let's bring him in now, okay? Can't bring Shannon on camera. Okay, well, to get him back off then. If we can't bring him back on, let's go to Michael Fugit, see if Michael can come on. Can't bring Michael on. Okay, well, whatever. Man, we can't get anybody on here tonight. I don't know why I'm pushing the button. Can't bring Shannon on camera. They can't join you on broadcast at this time. I don't know why. He's from Shannon Cook is from South Beach. We has here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Last night we did a great show last night called Get Motivated. By the way, it's still posted on Facebook. You need to go over there. We had to repost it. So we lost about 20,000 when we reposted it, but we gained another 20,000. So we're at about 20,000, I think, total of 40,000. So you need to make sure that you run over there if you can and get that there. There's probably some way that he's got his phone, I guess. You got to turn your phone the same way I've got mine. Right now, I have mine horizontally. Now I'm talking about Facebook now. Horizontally on Facebook. You have to have it the same way as I have it if you want to come live on Facebook and talk to 7.5 million people. So I think it's going to be good. So we're excited about that tonight. So I think it'll be good, and I think you're going to find out that you can change your life. How many really want to change your life? If you're tired of being, aren't you tired? Listen, aren't you tired of making these dumb New Year's resolutions? They're just dumb. They're just listen. If you're not rich, then you need to eliminate out of your life what's making you broke. Somebody needs to put that up. If you're not rich with money, then you need to eliminate what's keeping you broke. Listen, if you're not skinny and you can't get in a size 2 or 4 dress, and that's your desire, then you need to eliminate what's making you fat. Does anybody seem to understand? I wasn't going to take this long tonight, but I feel pretty good. I've got to get down to the gym. The gym's waiting on me downstairs. I've got a very, very big gym down here with TV cameras everywhere, or not TV cameras, but TVs. I'm getting ready to hit down there. I promised myself that I would start the day January 2nd. So one of my goals, I'm getting ready to start. So, hey, you need to get ready for this. Let me try it again. I don't know what's wrong. It says, bring Shannon on. Now, apparently he's got his phone right. Let's bring Shannon on. All right, Shannon, come on, Shannon. Accept this thing. Let's go. Let's hear from Shannon now. There he is right there. Hey, man, I was just with you today. You just left Chattanooga, Tennessee. We had a great show last night called Get Motivated. So I hope everything's going well. How's it going there? All right. He's not being able to say much there. I guess he can't talk. Can't get through. All right. All right.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yeah, there you are. Yeah. Got to have your phone in a horizontal position if you want to talk to us on Facebook, everybody. So we've got a bunch there. I got 77 waiting to talk to me on Facebook Live. So Shannon, my son's on the phone now. Dr. Shannon's on the phone right now. So, hey, how's it going there in Kentucky?
We're on top and can't stop. We're getting motivated, fired up, working. We're ready to rock and roll.
You know what? I think that you and I we worked all day yesterday, January the 1st, because, I don't want to lose 1 minute of 1 day, 1 second. I don't want to lose anything at all. Nothing. I don't want to waste a minute. I don't want to waste a day. I mean, I am on this thing big time, and I am going to be so fit because I've been on this already for 2 weeks. I'm going to be so fit for you on January 10th that you better get ready, because I'm telling you right now, if you come in late or come in unprepared, I will clean your clock. And Dr. Cook, you know what I'm talking about. So what's the latest up there?
Yes, sir. Well, sir, we're working hard, getting ready for our big boardroom beach reality show, making some connections. We want the people to know that we will present an opportunity. Think about this, Dr. Chitwood. We will present the opportunity, but the investment is going to have to be earned. We will present the opportunity, but the investment has to be earned. That means that if you come into that boardroom beach show and come before us with your plan, you better be ready to explain yourself in 18 seconds. You better be able to have your numbers together. You need to be fit and in shape, because let me tell you something. In order to achieve great things, you got to have high energy. You know, if you don't have high energy, you can't use your time. So we're looking for entrepreneurs that know what they're talking about. We're looking for entrepreneurs that have high energy and that are positive, Dr. Chitwood. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, we've got the Boardroom Beast will be airing, I believe, time they get it all through production and everything, about the 1st of March, I believe. Is that right? Roughly?
Roughly about the 1st of March, yes, sir.
Yeah. And by the way, there's an application. I'm sorry, Dr. Cook. There's an application that you can go to and enter your information so that it can go straight to the pre-approval board to get you there. So if you have an invention, tell us about that real quickly.
Yes, if you have an invention, an idea, a concept, you have a product that you want to get on the global market, we want you to submit just a brief synopsis of it. Tell us what you're going to do, the name of your company. You have to be a legitimate company. You just can't get it on just because you have a business card. You have to have a real corporate structure. You have to have a real tax ID number. So there is a pre-approval process that you're going to have to go through, because we can't give legitimate money to illegitimate companies. So you have to go through a pre-approval process in order to get on the show.
Yeah, and you need to be, listen, if you have any type of a business that you want to start, any type of an invention, if you have anything that you want to do and you need money, like we did, yes. Wicked Cupcakes through Kevin O'Leary. And so Wicked Cupcakes is now in business. Look it up on the internet. It's Wicked Cupcakes, and they're doing millions because she had the concept that she wanted to put these cupcakes in a mason jar and send them out throughout the United States. And, you know, we found out something interesting. Well, what is made up of a cupcake? And we figured it out, and y'all help me with this because I'm not a cook. It's got flour, it's got water, it's got sugar, it's got eggs. What else it got in a cupcake? Does anybody know? I don't know what goes in a cupcake. So when you make a cupcake, there's really not any difference between their cupcake and maybe your cupcake that you make at home. In fact, your cupcake may be as good or better. I mean, I don't really know how it can get any better because they all have the same ingredients pretty much, I think. Here's somebody here that says no. Oh, here, okay, no shit. Okay, that guy, we'll get rid of this guy because he doesn't belong. He doesn't belong. Vanilla, they got vanilla flavor and flour. Here we go, Debbie Booth. Flour, water, egg, sugar, baking powder, things like that. She's a professional culinary cook. But anyway, what's important about that is butter. Yeah, butter goes in there. She left that out, flavoring and so forth. So you can't get it all on here. But anyway, what's different is that she was able to present that to Kevin O'Leary and to, what's the guy in Dallas out there that owns the Dallas Mavericks? Mark Cuban. And Johnson, was it Damon Johnson or something? Damon Johnson or somebody? Damon Johnson. And so they presented that in 18 seconds and they gave them money. And now she's got cupcakes flying out the door. They said she did more in December than she's ever done, cupcakes going out the door. Because we found out the life of that cupcake, the way they were doing it, be 7 days in a mason. Here's my point. Whatever desire, dream that you have, get it enrolled and get it to our board now. Now, I think that's going to be open around January the 10th. Is that right? Aren't we going to have all that ready through Debbie Booth? Debbie Booth, by the way, is my executive director. She heads up all that stuff. She's incredible, and she does a great job. And if you have a concept, a business idea, and you need money, investors. Then you bring it to the Boardroom Beast. And,
Yes.
and by the way, you can attend the Boardroom Beast show taping if you don't want to, even if you don't have an idea. So Dr. Cook's going to be on the Boardroom Beast. I'll be on the Boardroom Beast. We have 2 other great people that's going to be on there. We're keeping those kind of as a surprise. But if you have a dream and you need money, then it's up to you to present it. Now, all you can do is you spiritual nuts out there. We got a bunch of nuts, spiritual nuts. You need to do what the Bible tells you to do. If you want to be a spiritual nut, it says ask. I think that's one word. Is that one word? Ask. So in order to ask, you have to submit your application. Ask. Not ask. I didn't say ask, sir. No, you got the wrong word over here, Periscope. I said ask. A-S-K. Not act. Not act. No. Ask. A-S-K. Ask. And if you ask, I think that the book says that you shall receive. Now, if you're good enough and your plan is down and you got your numbers right, you better have your numbers right. Don't come in here looking like a fool when you appear before the Boardroom Beast, because you will get eat up in the lion's den. I mean, you're going to be cast into the lion's den. So if you're interested in this, now's the time to do it. And then here's the other thing. You have some people, some people just lie to themselves all the time. They just lie. We're going to start a diet at the first year. We're going to quit smoking the first year. We found out that only 1% of the people, I'm not even going to go there. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. I'm trying to help you. We're trying to get you motivated. We're trying to get you to take the 100-day MC challenge. We've got it all. There's nobody else that's got as much. And plus, do you know that what I've agreed to, I don't know how the booth talked me into this. She's in charge of this. She's our executive. But you know that she's got me calling all these people in this cycle and talking on the phone to all these people and coaching all these people one-on-one. It's not a group coach. Did you know that? It's not group coaching. Did you know that?
One-on-one.
You're going to be on there with me too. It's going to be you and me coaching one person at a time. I don't know how in the heck this booth talked me into that. I mean, one-on-one. No, John. It's not that group. It's one-on-one. I believe that right. Is that right, Debbie? Yeah. Phone coaching. What other coach do you know? By the way, Les Brown's going to be with us in our first one. You need to be there. We've talked to their office. I think you got an email from them again today, didn't you?
Yes, sir. Got an email confirming they did receive our request.
So they're getting ready to get all that in the approval process and get it set up. And also the duck guy, what's his name? Willie Robinson and Lori. So you need to start running with people and hanging with people that can help you accomplish your dream. It's about time that you stop lying to yourself.
That's right. You got to get around high achievers. You got to get around somebody who can afford your dream. When you come into the Boardroom Beast, you come into a room full of people that have the ability to change your life in a split second. But you have to be able to dictate your dream. You have to be able to tell us what it is you're trying to do, how you're going to do it, when you're going to do it, what your profit margins are. You just can't come in there stuttering because you're going to get ate alive.
Wicked Cupcakes.
So we want you to be a part of it.
Wicked Cupcakes presented their whole thing in 18 seconds. And in 18 seconds, they had a check. And what's...
Now that millions of dollars are coming now. Millions. They're still one of the top companies in the nation now. But if they never would have been able to dictate their dream, dictate what they want, and you got to be confident when you come into that lion's den. Because I'm telling you, we're going to be able to sense fear. We're going to be able to sense the shady people. And you might not last 5 seconds in the Boardroom Beast.
Well, something else, by the way, you get with the 100-day MC challenge. All of you need to go there first. If you go there, you'll be very, very prepared. Because if you come in unprepared, we're going to know it. I mean, we've done this all of our life, so you can't come in unprepared. So I want you to go sign up on megamichael.com and pick the one that you want. If you pick any of them, you get, by the way, you get the Get Motivated t-shirt, which looks very, very beautiful. It's really going to look great on the ladies. It's a rich looking t-shirt. That's free. Remember, I told you you're going to read 12 books a year. Then you're going to read the first book in the month. I've already started reading mine. By the way, I went and bought 3 the other day, 3 brand new books. And I'm now, by the way, one of those books I'm going to reread that I wrote that I even forgot about. We have 140 books, so we're going to suggest the books to you. If you don't want our books, then go somewhere and buy your books. Buy whatever you want to buy, but I certainly would buy something with somebody that's really got money. There's a lot of people that talk about money that's broke as they can be. A lot of people talk about it, mainly preachers. So here's what I want you to do. Listen carefully. Here's what I want you to do. You need to get to megamichael.com, because here's what you get. For $1.59, for 80 cents, and for 40 cents, here's what you get. Look, you get live coaching from me in the first round. The other 2, you don't get live coaching. But you do get a book. We send you the book. You get the manifesto. And you also get the live broadcast with a password. And you get the Get Motivated t-shirt. That's all for $1.59.
My God.
And if you don't want that one, get the second one for 80 cents. I mean, 80 cents a day. You have no excuse. Those of you that's connected to us, you really have no excuse about failure. You have no excuse. If you fail, it's just a sign that you just don't want it bad enough. So I just wanted to come to them tonight real quickly. I don't want to take long tonight because it was on so long last night with the Get Motivated show. And by the way, we've received over 40,000, I think it is, because they took it down, they put it back up because they said we had a violation of music. That's Facebook, you know. I mean, Facebook is always trying to do something to anyway. So get motivated. Go to megamichael.com, megamichael.com, megamichael, M-E-G-A, Michael.com, M-I-C-H-A-E-L. Somebody said, we can't spell Michael, M-I-C-H-E-A-L. No, it's A-E-L. M-I-C-H-A-E-L is the way you spell Michael. And make sure that you get this thing registered so that you can be ready to go on January the 10th is when the MC 100-Day Challenge starts. Don't come in late. We start on January the 10th. Now, the day's January the 2nd. And some of y'all are just going to wait right to the last minute. And you know what? You're going to find out that you're going to be a day late. And then you'll say, well, I've been passed over again. You're passed over because it's your fault. Stop blaming people. Stop blaming. If you're going to blame anybody, blame yourself. But they'll lie to themselves. They say, well, I had one person, well, the devil called me to gain weight last year. She eats a bowl of ice cream before she goes to bed every night. Weighs 600 pounds. The devil calls me to eat a bowl of ice cream before I go to bed. What a big lie she's telling herself. She's a liar.
Yes, sir. You got to act now. You got to execute. It doesn't do any good to have knowledge and you don't have execution. And we're here to tell you that we're going to put positive pressure on those that sign up. You have never seen pressure to perform, pressure to succeed like you're going to feel this year in 2018. Our job is to make sure that you accomplish what you say you want to do. We're trying to help you do what you say you want to do, which is